Solution Stadium in Piscataway, New Jersey, on the campus of Rutgers University. Time for the Big Ten opener for the Scarlet Knights. At 2-1, they host the 2-1 Iowa Hawkeyes.
When you get a team like this, you're not going to get too many options on offense. So you got to be, when you get in the red zone, you got to score touchdowns.
Down to the wire in the opener of Big Ten play. Hi, everybody. I'm Bruce Beck. Welcome to Our Football with Chris Ash. Chris, what a ball game against Iowa. I thought you played against a very good football team. You played a very solid game, but in the end, you lost it 14-7. How do you look at the game now in glancing back and watching the film?
Well, I'd say, yeah, we played a very good football team. We came out, we competed, and went down to the wire with them. Disappointed in the loss. Disappointed in some of the plays that we did not make in all three phases. I thought would have made a difference in that football game. But very happy about our improvement and the progress that we've made since week one. You look at where we were at in week one against a good football team, and where we were at in week four against a very good football team. I think it's a different presentation. We're getting closer and closer to playing the way we should be able to play, but now we've got to figure out how to really detail our jobs out and make the plays that we need to win games like that.
After the game, you said there's no moral victories. Is that the way you feel about it?
Yeah, I do. I mean, if I didn't think there were plays out there for us to have, and we lost that game, I'd maybe feel differently. But there were several plays in that game that I think we should have made and could have made that would have made an outcome in that game. That's what's
and
so
it was
frustrating.
there for the taking.
Yeah, it was there. It was there. But my hat's off to Coach Ferentz and Iowa, their outstanding football team. They made the plays that they needed to make, and we didn't.
That big drive that you had, 13 plays, 88 yards, ending up at the Laviano touchdown pass to Patton. I thought that was a real good Rutgers football drive offensively in the trenches and with your skilled people.
Yeah, that was an outstanding drive. We had a few of those throughout the game. The opening drive was a great drive. Unfortunately, we had a penalty. We had a sack, and it took us out of scoring opportunity there. That drive where we scored a touchdown on it was similar to that drive. We go down the field, we get the third down, nice throw and catch to Patton. It's a touchdown.
Laviano looking to the end zone. The carry to the wide receiver, Andre Patton, for the touchdown.
We need to finish drives like that more.
Justin Goodwin, 11 carries, 74 yards in the game, and on that big touchdown drive, 5 carries for 55 yards. He was a force.
Yeah, he was. We could tell that the Iowa's defense was starting to wear down a little bit. That's really what we want to be able to do in the second half of games. Is we feel like we're a very well-conditioned football team, and we need to impose our will on teams in the second half.
Rutgers outscoring opponents 33-7.
Felt like we started to do that there in the second half with Justin and his running. He's a big back, a physical back. He was breaking through the line of scrimmage. He was running into Iowa's secondary fairly quickly, and when a DB comes up and tries to tackle Justin, it's going to be a pretty big collision.
Robert Martin over 100 yards for the second consecutive game. Do you like his consistency?
Yeah, Rob's become our workhorse in the run game. I really like our run game right now.
Sticking in the stomach of Robert Martin, who gashes the Hawkeye D.
Doing a nice job. The center and the left guard just create holes.
We continue to get better and better each week, and Iowa again has a very stout defense, and I thought we did a nice job of running the football. A combination of Rob, Justin, and Hicks in there. I think we got 3 guys that are pretty good.
Defensively also, you look at 8 for 11 on third down stops.
And you see the speed and swarming ability of this defense. It's a huge third down stop for this Rutgers defense.
That says something about the tenacity of this football team.
Yeah, we're playing better. You look at us on third down overall for the season, and I think we're 26-28% right in that range of our opponent's success rate. And if we can stay in that range, then we'll have had success on third down. But that's really what it's about. It's about getting off the field on third down and winning those critical situations. And Saturday we did a good job of that.
And now they're bringing heat on Beckford, and down he goes.
Defensive line just pushing back the offensive line. Look at
Beckford under pressure again, sacked for the second time.
Now let's get to the injuries. Janarian Grant, Quanzell Lambert are both out for the season. Who steps up?
It'll be by committee. You know, we can't replace Janarian with one individual. I think the whole receiving core and everybody on offense has to step up their game. It's the same thing with Quanzell. Darnell Davis and Quanzell were 2 guys that were rotating at end, and Darnell will get more opportunities now.
On fourth down, you went for it 4 times. Does that say something about the aggressiveness and your philosophy?
No, I mean, it says something about the situations of the football game. Do we want to play an aggressive style of football? Absolutely. We were running the football. Our offensive line was playing well. well. Our run game was going well.
And they've got it. First down, Rutgers.
Again, we didn't get any points because of a penalty and then a sack that negated it. But we had two other opportunities there at the end of the first half where we didn't convert. And I thought we had a couple good play calls on third down and fourth down and just didn't execute right. And then at the end of the game, when the time was expiring, we didn't have any timeouts left. And so we had to go for it. A field goal wasn't going to do any good. We were still going to have to score a touchdown. Again, I thought we had a good play call. We just have to execute it better.
Coming up later in the show, the former assistant coach at Ohio State heads back to Columbus. We'll talk about that as Our Football with Chris Ash rolls on.